Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Avatar The Last Airbender Season 3, Episode 19. We're so close to the end. I just watched the episode 18. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna watch the 4 last episodes of the season 3 of this show. And no, you're not gonna have them on the same day, on the same video. I'm gonna make a video for each of them because that's how I'm functioning, because I need time to speak about each episode in intro and in review. You saw it with the episode 18. I'm gonna finish the show today. I'm gonna watch The Legend of Korra. I'm not gonna watch the movie. And I'm waiting for the new shows made by the new studios, and I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Netflix show. That's it, really. I summarized everything that I said during the intro of the last episode. If you want to know all of the reasons why I decided that, go watch it. It's raining now. I began the last episode, you know, it was shining and all outside. And a storm was beginning to come during the review of the last episode, and that's it. Storm is there, it's raining, and I think that soon maybe I'm gonna have, you know, thunder and all of that. It's great. It's going with the show, with the fact that we're close to the end, we're close to final battles, you know, final moments of action, the comet and all of that. And it's also going with my mood. I warned you during the intro of the last episode. You know me, I'm an emotional person, but today I woke up and I was particularly tired and all because it's full moon. It's gonna be full moon tonight, and it's always like that with me. I don't know if I already told you that somewhere. 2 days before full moon and on full moon night, I'm sleeping really bad, and it's not because of the fact that I know that it's full moon. The majority of the time, you know, I don't know that it's full moon. I'm just sleeping bad and I'm like, why I'm sleeping so bad? Like, I'm sleeping for a long time, but it's almost like I didn't sleep, like I'm not resting, I'm beginning the day tired, but I know that I'm not tired. And each time, you know, it's after 2 nights like that, that I'm like, wait, what day we are? And I'm searching for it and I'm like, okay, it's full moon tonight. I should have done it. I should have guessed it, you know. It's happening like that since years with me. I'm really impacted a lot by full moon, and yesterday night was really a bad one. So I woke up like that, into that kind of mood, you know, tired but not really, like, you know, that kind of mood. So I know that I can be more emotional than usually. You know what it means. And the sky being like that, you know, going on a storm with rain, with maybe thunder, with a lot of wind and all, it's going with my mood, it's going with the show, with what is happening into the show, so it's really well. I'm not gonna complain. Maybe it's gonna make sound for you, I'm sorry for that if it's disturbing. For the lights also, I don't know how the camera is gonna deal with that, but I'm okay with it. About what happened during the last episode, I have the impression that we are losing time with organizing a beach party, with losing Aang and we don't know where he is, with finding an old friend. Okay, June, she's great and all, and she can help us to find Aang because of our animal, you know, our pet. That's gonna be great, that's great to have her back, she's an interesting character. I appreciated, you know, her mood, how she was during the episodes when we met her. I thought also that Iroh had a particular relationship with her, almost like he already knew her before. I remember that he knew her name when she never told it on screen. I know that we're gonna find Aang, and it's great also for Aang to be far away. He has to go on a spirit journey to be more confident on himself, to master the avatar state, and also to find a solution for Ozai to not kill him. My theory for now, the only one that I can find, it's maybe a cooler gel to be sure that Ozai can't use his bending, but it's not satisfying me because I told it to you, I'm afraid of loyal soldiers, so I don't know. I really don't know what we can do with Ozai. During the last episode, we had Azula facing her father. You know, facing him like that, like she was ready to fight, you know, for what she thinks that she deserves. She totally lost it, Azula. I really think so, since May and Ty Lee betraying her. For her, that was the beginning of the end, I think. Mentally, she's weak now because she understood that she can't have the control on everything and everyone. I said it, the two persons that she thought that she controlled the most betrayed her. And right there, to think that maybe she was not gonna have what she thinks that she deserves, to be the next Fire Lord, to be right next to her father, to have her father respect and all, she lost it and she was ready to face him, to fight with him in a way. It really means a lot, I think. And even more than the fact that she is now the next Fire Queen. That's it, she is the Fire Queen and Ozai is the Phoenix King. Which is interesting right there, is the fact that they are separated and we're gonna have to fight them in two different times, you know. We're gonna have to fight, I don't know which one first. I'm thinking more Ozai because the comet is really coming quick. So Ozai in Ba Sing Se, and then we're gonna have to go in the Fire Capital and to fight Azula. I don't want to, for any of them, you know, to kill Azula neither. I'm thinking of another gel, of maybe not a redemption pass and all, but at least her accepting the situation with a lot of time. I don't know. If you want to know what I want for each characters, the fact that all of what I want for their futures and all, go check the intro of the last episode. Just know that I don't want any of them to die. No. You know, I'm saying that, and of course I'm thinking of Momo, Appa, Iroh, all of these characters, even the minor ones, none of them can die. I'm not gonna accept it. And I'm afraid for all of them. During the last episode, Aang learned that thing, you know, for firebending. I really think that it's gonna be important. It can be a way for him to win against Ozai. Right there into his spirit journey, I think that yes, he has to return to the spirit world. You know, when we met that monkey into the spirit world, I thought that he was not used enough, that character. Like, they created that monkey spirit and he just said 2 lines and that was all. It was almost like meeting him, I knew that the writers prepared something with him, that we were gonna see him again, that it was not all. So I'm really expecting to see that monkey again, that spirit. So Aang, he has to go on the spirit world for that. And I think since seasons now, I told you before, that for me the avatar state is related to the spirit world. To master the fire bending, the earth bending, the water bending, you had to find masters of each of these bendings to learn from them. For me, the avatar state, it was the same. I thought that we resolved that with meeting the guru, but we didn't resolve that because Aang didn't go further with that. It blocked his chakra. Maybe into the spirit world he can open that chakra again. He can... I don't know why I'm locating it here. I'm not sure that it was here. I don't remember where it was, that last chakra. But yes, maybe it can be that he can go on the spirit world to open it again. But for me, everything is related right there. The Avatar state, the spirit world. I don't know if we're gonna have the battle really during this episode. Like if we are considering that they spent the last episode and 2 days passed during that time, it means that during this one we can have 2 days or 1 day before the comet coming. Like we're gonna finish this episode with the comet coming, but not really already there. Do you understand what I mean? We need to have Iroh back. I don't know at what point he's gonna be back, but he needs to be back. And I said it also during the review of the last episode, the White Lotus, we need to have a conclusion for it, you know, because of what Sokka's master gave to him and the fact that we never used it, the White Lotus, but also what Sokka's master gave to him. And maybe it can be related with Iroh, the fact that he released himself like that. I can think that Iroh regrouped all of the forces from the White Lotus or something like that to help us at the end at some point. Maybe it can be that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now and I'm gonna watch this episode. You have my Patreon on which they already had the 4 last episodes, for sure, because they have them earlier. It was 2 weeks earlier. And they have an extended or a full reaction part. I can't tell you right now which one I'm gonna put for this episode. Check the description, it's written on the description if you can be interested by that. It's the sun again. Do you see that? You know the difference of light on my face? The sun is back. Do you want to tell me something? Okay. Let's go for this episode. I cried a little during the last one, but not so much. It's great. It means that I'm focused. Or maybe that they are keeping all of the emotional moments for the end. Oh.
I have egg staff.
It can be enough? Cool. Oh.
Means your friend's gone. We know he's gone.
No.
No, I mean he's gone. He doesn't exist. Leave him in the spirit world?
I think so. Momo, you're into the spirit world?
No. How my bending works.
There's only one other person in this world who can help us face the Fire Lord.
You saved your uncle's sweaty sandal?
Ah!
That's kind of sweet.
You want to find your uncle? We're gonna have Iroh back. Because Zuko wants to find him. Normally it's the contrary, you know. No, I'm not beginning to cry, shut up. Iroh? Where are you?
We're going to Boston City.
You with the resistance?
It's a hexagon.
Can you bend it? No.
It's not made of earth.
Ah.
What is this place?
I don't know.
You don't know? What? It's the resistance.
If I had been more decisive and acted sooner, I could have stopped so soon. You must be decisive.
It's not really helping him.
What's going on? We're surrounded by old people.
Oh!
Not just any old people. These are great masters and friends of ours.
It is respectful
Hello.
to bow to our old master. But how about a hug for your new grandfather? I made you
So
a
great.
chocolate necklace and everything.
The family great grand. All old people know each other. Don't you know that?
Come on. The White
We're all
Lotus.
part of the same ancient secret society. The Order of the White Lotus. That's the one. Someone's missing from your group. Someone very important. Where's Momo?
Nah!
He's gone.
It was you, Bumi, who said that before the end, Momo is gonna have his importance. I always remember that.
I stopped him, and the world entered a great era of peace.
He didn't really kill Jin. Technically, he thought.
But I assure you, I would have done whatever it took to stop Jin. Only justice will bring peace.
You all killed in a way your enemies, but they are not telling him to kill Ozai neither.
There I was, back in Omashu, and it clips. That'll do it.
You did it during the eclipse?
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you can do? Nothing.
Taking back my city. You've got no right.
You took it back?
Payback.
Already entirely? Whoa. Boomy, you're a fucking great husband. Ah! Can you talk with yourself? Your avatar state?
I am Avatar Kura. But then, I lost the woman I loved to Code, the Face Sealer.
It's you that we
If I
saw.
inevitably shape your own destiny.
Oh, Ang.
Your uncle's in there, Prince Zuko.
Are you okay?
No,
I'm not okay. My uncle hates me, I know it.
no. I'm sure he loves you and he's proud of you.
You're sorry for what you did, right? Then he'll forgive you. He will.
He already forgave you.
Uncle.
Yeah, but wait.
All these past avatars, they keep telling me I'm gonna have to do it.
I am Avatar Yan Chen, young airbender.
Hello?
Monks always taught me that all life is sacred. Even the life of the tiniest firefly caught in its own web.
Ah! You know my adventure with a certain spider.
And the monks have taught you well. But this isn't about you. This is about the world.
You're telling him
Here
to
is my
forget.
wisdom.
Please.
Selfless duty calls you to sacrifice your own spiritual needs and do whatever it takes to protect the world.
You know they are telling him to stop being himself and to be the avatar.
I have to kill the Fire Lord.
But I can't see another solution. Ah! No, stop.
I know you must have mixed feelings about seeing me.
Not at all.
I'm so sorry and ashamed of what I did. I don't know how I can ever make it up to you. But
Oh!
how can you forgive me so easily?
Come
I
on!
thought you would be furious with me.
No!
I was never angry with you because I was afraid you lost your way. I found it again. And you did it by yourself.
Iroh and Zuko, they always got me.
Is it just me? Or are those feelings getting bigger?
You're approaching?
Even if I did defeat Ozai, and I don't know that I could, it would be the wrong way to end the war. A brother killing a brother to grab power. The only way for this war to end peacefully is for the Avatar to defeat the Fire Lord.
Yes. It's so great to know that they have this discussion.
No,
It's a question of
someone
person,
must
you
take
know,
the throne.
who is right to do it.
With a pure heart, it has to be you, Prince Zuko.
Unquestionable honor?
Yes!
But I've made so many mistakes.
Yes, you struggled, you suffered. You restored your own honor. Only you can restore the honor of the Fire Nation.
Oh, please!
I'll try, Uncle.
No! You're gonna do it.
I had a vision that I would one day take Ba Sing Se. My destiny is to take it back from the Fire Nation so the Earth Kingdom can be free again.
Oh, Iroh.
You must return to the Fire Nation so that when the Fire Lord falls, you can assume the throne and restore peace.
How would you like to help me put Azula in her place?
It would be my pleasure.
I think that, even though we don't know where Aang is, we need to do everything we can to stop the airship fleet.
Fire Lord?
Oh, the music.
After I reconquer Ba Sing Se, I'm going to reconquer my tea shop.
Yes!
And I'm going to play Pai Show every day.
That's my dream for you.
Goodbye, General Iroh.
Goodbye, everyone. Today, destiny is our friend.
I'm not feeling well. The island is...
A lion turtle.
The true heart can cover bullets of hatred without being harmed. Darkness thrives in the void.
He's opening your chakra. The one which was blocked.
It's time for this world to end in fire, and for a new world to be born from the ashes.
No! The end of the episode. Knew it, predicted it, that the end of the episode was gonna be that. Tissue? Oof, my neck hurts a lot. I think that I was like that during all of the episode. I can feel that. Oh. I cried like hell. It's not even surprising me. Is it really surprising you? Iroh and Zuko. These two, their relationship is killing me. It's not only, you know, their characters that I love, that I support since seasons. You know, their development, I love their development so much. It's not just about their characters, it's really about their relationship. I love their relationship so much. And Iroh, everything that he's saying, that he's thinking, I love it because I'm feeling the same, and sometimes I'm even seeing it before him saying it on screen. But I know that he thought about it at the same time that I thought about it. Do you understand what I mean? We are on the same page, him and I. Right there, this discussion. They are both crying at the same time. And the hug, you know, that they have together, and him telling him to Zuko that he gained his honor back because he gave it to himself. Like, I said it first, Iroh. I knew that you knew it, but I said it first. The fact that he knows that maybe he can win his brother, is not sure of it, but maybe it can happen, but he's not gonna do it because it's not right. History would not see it well, and it can't be like that if they want to really change the world forever. And the fact that he knows it, it means that he thought about it, he wondered about it, and he knows where his place is. The fact that he made that dream about the fact that his destiny was to conquer Ba Sing Se, and he understands now that he has to conquer it, not for the Fire Nation, but to protect the Earth Kingdom. And his dream for the end of everything, it's to have his tea shop. I said it first! I know that you thought about it at the same time. I wrote that you wanted it since a long time. But I said it, you were there since a long time, you witnessed it, me saying that my wish for Iroh was that for him to have his tea shop. I didn't think about Ba Sing Se, you know, him having a tea shop in Ba Sing Se. I was imagining him, you know, in the Fire Capital, so he could be close to Zuko still, but I'm okay with Ba Sing Se. It's your place, in fact, since the beginning. Iroh, your place is in Ba Sing Se. Close. Oh fuck, I'm gonna cry. His place is in Ba Sing Se also, but because of that, he's gonna be close to his son. Sepulture. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Oh, I want that. I want that so much. For him to survive, to have his tea shop, but also to be close to his son. Don't die in Ba Sing Se, please. I know now, you know, thinking of that a good art, you know, for his character would be also to be next to his son. No, alive. He's gonna be next to his son, but alive, not dead. No. Because, you know, he said that his destiny was to help to conquer Ba Sing Se for the Earth Kingdom. You're gonna succeed and you're gonna stay alive at the end. It's not gonna be your last mission. it's not gonna be a final goodbye that you just had with Zuko, you know, making peace with Zuko before him leaving, and that's it, that's the final goodbye. No! Oh fuck. Why am I thinking of all of that? Why am I making myself sad like that? I hate myself. Tissue. Right there. All of the masters reunited like that. All of them being a part of the White Lotus. You saw it, I said it, that the White Lotus was gonna be back before the end because of the fact that we never used what Sokka's master gave him, and we never used really that organization before. I knew that they were gonna be back, but I thought that really it was gonna be like an help coming from nowhere at the end, like something unexpected, when in fact they really met and took the time to meet, to discuss together, to organize things together and all. I did not expect it to happen like that, and I did not expect all of the masters to be a part of it. Did we have clues about that and I didn't see it because I didn't know the existence of the White Lotus? I mean, you know, maybe Katara's master, he had a connection with the White Lotus, maybe a picture, something into these episodes that I missed, you know, because I didn't know the White Lotus existence. And same for Zhang Zhang, for example. Maybe. Bumi conquered his city by himself. Is that good? Of course he was gonna take the opportunity, you know, of the eclipse to do that. Because he is also that clever. The fact that he's mentioning Momo again, I said it during this episode of the first season, he said something about Momo being useful before the end, and I always kept that in mind. And each time that we had an episode, a moment, an action with Momo involved, I always remembered that line from Bumi, and I always wondered, you know, is it that, you know, that Bumi was saying, was it that moment, that action, or Momo is going to be important again before the end? I'm still waiting for it, almost, you know, for Momo to be again useful. The fact that right there is saying stuff about Momo Bumi, it's remembering me that, and the fact that maybe I still have to wait for it, for that moment. I don't know. Momo and Appa, they have to survive also. For sure. They are all separated. They are all gonna live different actions, important stuff, moments at the same time. They're gonna all risk their life at the same time. And me, I'm gonna have to jump from a moment to another, from an emotion to another. You did that before, Avatar, and I didn't deal with it well. I'm gonna die. Emotionally, to jump on each action, each time something important, but each time something emotionally big, heavy, and me dealing with it, I'm exhausted in advance. It's gonna be hard for me to be focused. I know that about myself, and you, if you are there since the beginning of my binge watching, you know that also. And all of this journey on this island, which was not an island, in fact, you know, which was the back of a lion turtle, all of this Avatar, you know, that he met, it's fun, you know, because we already knew Roku and Kyoshi, but we met after that the water Avatar and the air Avatar. We had a response, you know, about the face that these spirits stole, you know. We had something about that during this episode of the season 1. He said something like it was a woman that an Avatar loved. It's great, you know, to come back to that, to give the answer to that before the end. It's really the writers closing each mysteries, each little questions, each little details, you know, before the end. Like June being useful like that before the end, it's also closing her story, why we met her at some point. They are really closing everything. That's great. And after that, the air avatar. All of this avatar telling him that he has to forget himself for that particular moment, because during that particular moment he's not going to be himself, he's going to be the avatar, and he has to think about what is right and what he has to do to protect the world. He has to forget himself for some seconds, his principles and all. It doesn't mean that he's going to forget himself forever, but right there he has to, and they all did it at some point. They all faced enemies and had to forget about their principles for some times because they had to do what is right. That lion turtle, you know, the fact that he touched and like that, and this light, for me, it's the symbolic, you know, of that lion turtle opening all of Aang chakra. You know, we know that one was closed and because of that he couldn't master the avatar state. I think that now we can, because all of his chakra are opened thanks to that lion turtle. Again, see, it's the writers closing every issue, every story, everything before the end. That's it, these two last episodes, they are really the end. Because that's it, the comet arrived. I told you during the intro that we were gonna end this episode with the comet arriving like that. Not being there, but arriving. That's it, that was gonna be the end. I was right. What can we do now? I mean, I know what we can do, but how can we do it? I'm less desperate because Aang, you know, he has his journey. Iroh and Zuko, they were reunited, they talked. And we know what each one of them has to do. And I'm afraid of one of them dying, really. In particular, Iroh, you know, the fact that he said that his destiny was to conquer Ba Sing Se. You have to do it, but you have to survive at the end to have your dream. And my dream of you having a tea shop, it was not a real goodbye. I'm scared. I'm really scared. We need to see our friends and our family also again. Yes, I'm saying are we and all of that, get used to it. Or maybe you're already used to it. But you know, we didn't see them since a long time. Azula, I mean, to fight Ozai in Ba Sing Se and all, we have Iroh and the White Lotus guys, amazing master benders, and the resistance, you know, a lot of people who can help, a lot of kind of an army to help, so it's great, we need that. And we have that, but to fight against Azula, we're gonna be only with Zuko and Katara. Okay, they are amazing benders, and they are also amazing master benders now, but is it enough? Or maybe we can have May and Tiny, we can release them, and they can help us? It could be great. I don't know, maybe I'm going too far. I'm exhausted already, and don't worry, I'm gonna watch the two last episodes today. Not right now, because I'm gonna eat. I need to eat and I need to make a break. But then this afternoon I'm gonna be back for the two last episodes. I really need to eat because I'm almost, you know, like that. Like I told you that I was tired because I had a bad night because of the full moon. Really, each time. You can blame Yue for me being so emotional. But I'm tired inside, and also I'm already like that emotionally and physically. To be so exhausted by all of these emotions, you know, that I'm leaving watching this show, I'm even more like that. Really, I need to eat and to make a little break before beginning the last episode. If not, I'm gonna die on the floor, you know, I'm not gonna finish the day. Iroh and Zuko already met and hugged and at this moment I knew that it was gonna be a big reason for me to cry, It already happened, that's already great. I don't have to live that, you know, really during the time that everything is gonna happen, you know, during these battles and all. That's already something that I already lived and cried for. Okay, I think that I'm gonna put the full reaction part on Patreon for this episode, or maybe just the full part of the scenes for Zuko and Iroh, you know, I can't edit that part. For Patreon. For YouTube, I'm gonna be forced to do it, it's already killing me. Just know that it's gonna kill me, really. But for Patreon, for sure I'm gonna keep that part entirely, and maybe the entire episode. I don't know, I will see that. So again, it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah. Oh. I'm gonna eat so much to be prepared to not die. Really, I'm gonna eat so much you can't imagine. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.